Social media can be very tough, especially when you do this game for a long term. Because of that, you want to avoid making these mistakes as much as possible, especially early on, because the earlier you make these mistakes, the worse it will get. It will have a long-term effect on your business as well as on your social media, of course. So here are the 3 social media mistakes you must avoid as a martial arts coach. Number 1 is that you don't want to follow trend, or you don't want to you don't want to chase after the likes and the metrics. Sometimes every now and then you see like contents popping off on TikTok, YouTube, or Instagram about certain type of content somebody must do, some kind of trend somebody must do in order to get views. Like, while that is true, you don't want to attract people who doesn't who's not really into you, who's not really into your true value of your what you try to teach. When you think about, like, okay, so like at first when I don't have an audience, it's better to do some those type of content, correct? Not quite. Here's the thing. So it's better to have, I haven't mentioned this before, but it's better to have 100 true followers who will buy from you than 1,000 random followers. The reason, because if you have 1,000 random followers and none of them watch your main content, it will kill your engagement. And when it kills your engagement, it's gonna be really hard to grow. And you want to, and Instagram won't push you as much because they think that, oh, this guy has 1,000 followers and that means that he must get this certain amount of likes. If he doesn't, then something must be wrong with his videos. That is terrible. And let's not push this guy out, because a lot of people even his followers don't even like his videos. So like, if his followers don't even like his videos, why should we push it to non-followers? But if you have 100 followers and let's say 50 people likes your post, 100 followers and 50 people likes your post, that's a lot. Like, the engagement of your account is going to be skyrocket. That means 50% of people interact with your account. But if you have 1,000 followers and you only have 50 likes, that means less than 50%, I would say less than 10%, even 5% of your followers interact with your content. And because of that, it will kill your engagement. So do not go after metrics, or likes, or high views, likes, whatsoever. Those are good to get your eyeballs, but it will hurt your account in the long term, and that means you have to fix it. You can either force people to unfollow you, because otherwise it will hurt your engagement, and lots of complicated stuff going on later down the line. So it's best if you try to avoid this as much as possible. If you are doing this right now, do not, I repeat, do not remove your current followers, because even though those followers don't interact with your content, do not remove them. Because when Instagram or subscribers or YouTube, I believe like the feature to force people to unfollow you is only available on Instagram. But if you do that, Instagram will see that, oh, this person is losing followers way too many at once. That means this account is bad. So like, it even hurts your engagement even more. So do not do that. So if you already made this mistake, try to make more content that's more about you, more about your brand, instead of chasing for metrics. Do not force any followers to unfollow you. The second mistake is hire a VA. While I understand that making social media content is pretty hard, and it's it's time consuming, but if you hire somebody else to do it for you, first of all, they will not understand your core values. They will not, even the captions they write is not going to be, it's not going to sound like you. Since you are a coach, you want a caption to be intelligent. You don't want somebody to write your captions to sounds robotic, or doesn't have, or clueless in the field that you are trying to teach. Because somebody who takes your art seriously, and when they read a caption and it just doesn't sound professional, it will throw them off, and you want to avoid it as much as possible. And also, when a VA creates your videos or reach out to your followers for DM your followers, etc., again, like, it will not sound like you. It will sound robotic, and you try to make sure you want to try to avoid it as much as possible. Third mistakes that you want to avoid is not being yourself, not being your authentic self. People love authenticity. So when you, let's say there's like political trend going on that's doesn't have anything, you know, to do with you whatsoever, and you just jump onto it, blah blah blah, it doesn't resonate. It doesn't, your viewers is not going to resonate with you. It's just you just change your belief every now and then. Well, even though I said I do not chase after trend or, you know, views, likes, etc. earlier, during the first point, if the trend is about within your niche, then of course, you know, go ahead and pursue and then try to create videos about it. But if it doesn't have anything to do with you, avoid it. Avoid as much as possible. And so those are the 3 mistakes that you should avoid at all costs as a martial arts coach that try to go online. Follow me on Instagram right here and DM me the word level if you need my assistance to help you get started. Peace.